Stop letting other people get in your heads and ruin your life. Let me tell you what I mean by this. Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, a book that has been credited for creating more millionaires than any other book in history, literally said that the number one reason why people fail in life and don't achieve the life of their dreams is because they listen to their friends, family, and neighbors. And the amount of people that I've seen in life ruin their chances of changing their situation and achieving financial independence, the amount of people I've seen literally have their dreams stolen from them because they listen to a friend, family, neighbor, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, parent, blogger, because they saw some article written somewhere that said something negative. The amount of people that I've seen have their dreams just stolen from them because they either said no to even getting started in the first place because they went out to ask someone what they think or they did some research. The amount of people that I've seen this happen to is insane and astronomical. And I just want to share something with you in case you're one of these people who has been exposed to a business opportunity. Maybe it's a network marketing company and you've talked with someone and they've said, hey, I've got a really great opportunity. Take a look at this thing. Maybe it's a direct sales opportunity, an investment opportunity, whatever it is. I just want to share something with you. I have a lot of people that say, oh, let me go talk to my boyfriend, girlfriend, brother, spouse. Oh, I've got a friend that's an expert in the financial field. The amount of people that I've seen do this and then come back and actually say, no, you know what? After doing some research, after talking to someone, I've decided that I'm not going to move forward. The amount of people that have lost the opportunity to take part in something that could have changed their life is ridiculous. It's just a number that I can't even imagine. It's countless at this point. But I just want to share with you why it is that people actually get resistance and why people tell you, no, don't go for it. Number one, most people want you to do well, just not better than them. So anytime you're presented with an opportunity that might be able to take you out of your situation, especially if your situation is similar to that other person, if you guys have the same upbringing, if you guys are from the same neighborhood, if you guys are related, a coworker, a friend, someone in your circle, right? Most people that you're talking to are people in your circle. So if all of a sudden one person blows up, gets started with some business and then blows up and then leaves that circle, then what ends up happening is everyone in that circle that's been so comfortable making excuses for so many years. Oh yeah, man, we can't ever get ahead. Everyone's trying to hold us down because of the color of our skin, because of where we're from. That's why we're like this. We just can't seem to get out. When one person gets out, it shines a light on the excuses that everyone else has been using. So now all of a sudden, your success shines a spotlight on their excuses. So most people at an unconscious level have that crabs in a bucket mentality. Now, if you're not familiar with what a crabs in a bucket mentality is, if you put a bunch of crabs inside of a bucket and one of them tries to escape, the other crabs will grab it and pull it back in. Like, you're not getting out of here. Look, if we can't go nowhere, you're not going nowhere. Now, obviously, no one physically tries to grab you and pull you down, especially not your friends, family, and loved ones. Instead, they just whisper little things like, oh, I don't know about that. Who told you you were a salesman? Well, I don't really know if those things work. Well, you got to get in early to make all the money. If you didn't get in first, then you're going to be at the bottom of the pyramid, right? They say all these different things like only people at the top make all the money. Like, how's it any different than your job? How's it any different than anything? The people at the top make all the money. Yeah, what are your chances of getting to the top in what you're doing? What are your chances of starting at the bottom in most things and making it to the top? Takes time, takes dedication, right? In corporate America, takes a lot of ass kissing. We're stabbing people in the back sometimes, right? A lot of doing stuff you don't want to do. Unlike in the business world where a lot of people, especially in network marketing, they're trying to help you up. But what ends up happening is most people have that crabs in a bucket mentality. So that's the first reason why they're not going to tell you to go for it. And why when you talk to your friend or a family member or someone else, they tell you, oh yeah, man, I wouldn't do that. It doesn't sound legit to me. They'll say all kinds of stuff like that. Planting little seeds because they want to keep you close and they don't want you to get away because unconsciously and subconsciously, that is a fear that they have, because then it would shine a spotlight in their excuses. If you blow up and you came from the same place that they're from, now they can't say, well, it's because no one where we come from makes it. The minute one person does, it's like, oh, shoot, I guess the truth is I'm just lazy and I make a lot of excuses, and that's why I'm poor. And poor stands for passing over opportunities repeatedly. So that's the first reason. Second reason is even the people that care about you and mean you well, most of the time, they don't want to sign up and sign their name to telling you to go for something, especially if there's any kind of investment involved. Here's why. Most people, sadly, they don't believe in you that much. They don't believe in you that much. And it's hard to hear, but a lot of times it's because of their own self-limiting beliefs. Like, I know the first time that I got started in a network marketing company at 21 years old, I called my mom and told her, man, I'm so excited. I saw people making $30,000 a month. This thing looks unbelievable. Like, I want to be one of these people. I think I can do it. These people will help me. They'll train me. If they can do it, maybe I can do it too. Like, I'm going to go for it. And I was 2 weeks away from graduating from college. And my mom's like, you're not going to use your degree that you just spent 4 years getting? Now you want to go do something like this? Like, oh, no. She wanted to protect me, right? She wanted to protect me. And she also had some self-limiting beliefs. She might not admit it, but she did, because she joined a company in the same industry, different company, years ago when I was a kid, and said, I tried something like that once before. It didn't work for me. Not a good idea for you. So she believed that I might not be able to ever surpass what she's accomplished. She believed that the safe bet was using my degree and getting a job and climbing the corporate ladder. Where I saw the corporate ladder that I wanted to climb, I saw people in this other industry making more in a month than I would have made in a year. And I said, I like that math better. I would rather go for it and be one of those people. Luckily, I was bold enough to be told by the person whose opinion I cared about the most in my life at that time, which was my mother, because I loved my mom so much. She was an amazing mother, still is. But in that moment, her self-limiting beliefs and stories and her desire to want to protect me had her say, no, don't go for it. Luckily, I turned a deaf ear, went anyway, and ended up being one of those people who ends up making that kind of money and far more. But going back to what I was saying earlier, the harsh reality is most people, they really don't believe in you that much, and they have nothing to gain and everything to lose if they sign their name on and say, you know what? There's an investment, there's a risk, there's a chance that you could fail, but you know what? Screw it, go for it. Very few people will sign their name to that, and here's why. They're scared that if they say go for it and you do, but then you end up not putting in the work, not doing what it takes, and you end up failing, which really is just you quitting before you had the chance to achieve your success. But if you end up failing, then you can come back to them and go, hey man, what gives? You told me that was a good opportunity, and guess what? No one was interested. Nobody bought. No one said yes. I failed. I lost my money. Thanks for looking out. You gave me some bum advice. Now you can come back to them if it doesn't work, or if you don't make it work. So who would want to sign their name to that? Where instead, they could play the role of divine protector and do some research. Find some negative stuff. Find a negative article here, a negative article there. Go off of a story that they heard once upon a time, and they can say, oh, no, hold on. I wouldn't do that. I did some research on your behalf, and here's what I think. And they tell you not to go for it. They find reasons to share with you, like, look at this article and look at this article. Like, I remember when I was in college and I said yes to this first business opportunity that changed my life. I remember going to one of my professors and I said, hey, I'd love to get your opinion on this. What do you think? And guess what he said in all of his professor wisdom? And he goes, well, I don't know about this. It looks a little risky. Odds are against you. I saw this over here on the internet, saw this over here on the internet. I don't think it's a good idea. And now they get the payoff of saying, young child, let me tell you what I found. It's a good thing you came to me. And then you go, oh, okay, wow, oh, whew. Yeah, the article looks legit. Wow, okay, yes, thank you. Thank you for telling me no. Then guess what happens? You don't jump on that opportunity. You don't go for it. They told you no. They get the immediate payoff of you going, thank you, good looking out. Wow, I didn't catch that. And then guess what ends up happening? Now you don't do it. 10 years from now, when other people who told you about this business are completely living the life of their dreams, not even 10 years, 5 years from now, when all these people who told you about this, who you saw getting started and said, hey, you should do this with us, when you see them blowing up and living the life of their dreams, traveling the world, financially independent, all this stuff that you wanted, when they're living the life of their dreams, which was also probably the life of your dreams, can you go back to that person and go, hey, man, what gives? You talked me out of doing that business, and all these people, they're rich and they're having the time of their lives, and I'm not. And it was all because of you. It was your fault. Can you go back to them and blame them? No. You know why? All they have to say is, hey, just because they made it doesn't mean you would have. And by the way, where did you get off thinking you're a salesperson? And they probably knew people you didn't know. Oh, where did they come from? Did they come from where you came from? Did they have your background? Tell me more about them. Yeah, there's no guarantee that you would have made it. And what do you have? You got nothing to say. Just because they made it doesn't mean that you would have. So they have literally no liability, and you can never come back on them. You can never say, but it worked for them. All they have to say is, doesn't mean it would have worked for you. I stand by my decision. So they have everything to gain and nothing to lose by telling you to never do it. Very few people will ever tell you, go for it, because they have everything to lose and nothing to gain by signing their name to you. If you blow up, then guess what? They feel bad. If you don't blow up and you don't do anything, they feel good. You never left them. And it's so interesting because I see people talk to their friends and family and ask them for their opinions. And these people, they look for reasons for why you shouldn't do it because they want to feel like they're important and they are protecting you. So what happens is they find information or they get in your head, they talk you out of it, they feel good like they protected you. You don't do it, and you end up being the actual victim because you didn't just believe that you were put here on this earth for a reason and to live the life of your dreams. And sometimes people, they want all this stuff and they say, man, God, I'm praying for a breakthrough. Man, if you could just show me a way. I want to live this kind of life. I want to live this. And what ends up happening is you ask for a blessing and then one shows up and you go, I don't know about that one. Has a little risk component to it. I don't know about that. Oh, there's an investment involved. I'd have to have some skin in the game. Oh yeah, no. Psh, God, just give me an opportunity. Give me a free opportunity, right? Give me 100% chance of success. Give me something that I don't have to grow to do. Give me something. Give me an opportunity to be rich and impactful and successful and make me an influencer, but don't give me any challenges, no hard times. Don't require me to have to pay anything. Don't give me any obstacles that I have to grow to overcome. Don't give me too many challenges. You're negotiating with your creator as if you're the one in charge. And the only power that you really have is the power to screw up your life and to spit in the face of your creator because you are too arrogant to see an opportunity and to just say, all right, close enough. Looks good. Let me go ahead and give this one a run. Let me give it all I got. I don't care what other people think. This is what's been put in front of me. I'm going to take advantage of it. You know, one of my mentors, Jim Rohn, once famously said, when someone approached him, they said, Jim, do I have to be excited about my job of digging ditches? I mean, you can't tell me I'm supposed to be positive and excited about that. And he says, sure, you can whistle while you work, while you're digging ditches. It doesn't have to be your dream job. but you can be thankful that it's the opportunity that you have now, and you can do it with all your might, and you can be in there and whistle while you work digging ditches, and you can just say, hey, this is a starting point. May not be my dream opportunity, but it's a stepping stone, and it'll get me to where I'm at. The first company that I got started with at 21 years old was a company that was selling legal services. I knew nothing about attorneys, never used an attorney a day in my life. I was 21 years old, never got in trouble to the point where I needed to have an attorney. Knew nothing about that world, but it was an opportunity. Sky was the limit. It came with potential mentors. There were books that I could have read to learn more about it. And the company had trainings. And they said, look, we'll train you. I don't know anything about attorneys. I don't know anything about the legal system. I don't know what this stuff costs. We'll train you. It's all that if you get in this thing and just stay plugged in, you'll learn it all eventually. Well, I could have said, well, I'm really looking for something like this, but like, I want it to not be legal services, but like, I want you as a mentor because you seem awesome. But like, I want like a version of you, but like in this, like I'm working at GNC. Do you have anything in like health and fitness and nutrition? Because that's the industry I'm familiar with right now. That's what I'm really into. What if I just spat in the face of that opportunity? I never would have had the mentor that I had. I never would have had him telling me what books to read, what to do, who to listen to. Never would have had the family that I had from within that company. And I never would have had the success story that I have today, going from being a 21-year-old broke college kid to making my first million by 29. If I'd spat in the face of that opportunity, essentially spitting in the face of my creator who put that opportunity there for me to do, specifically, most likely because it was outside of my comfort zone and in an industry, in an area that I had no experience in. So I had to learn and I had to grow, which was the whole point of that opportunity, was to get me to grow and to learn. Yes, the money was great. Yes, all the stuff that came with it, the freedom, the cars, houses, all that stuff, cool. But the real gift, the real treasure was the education I got, the confidence that I built from getting in something that was not my perfect dream opportunity, but instead making it work, even though I knew nothing about it. I'm so grateful that I said yes to that. I'm so grateful I didn't let my mom or the 100 friends in a row that told me, no, don't do it. You're in a scam. It's a pyramid. We found an article. It's not going to work. Only the people at the top make any money. Don't you see over here, all these people, all these articles, look at all this stuff, all these people saying this negative stuff. This guy saying the product doesn't work. This person saying the company doesn't pay out. Everyone's predicting this company is going to shut down. It's not going to make it. Company's still in business today, doing fantastic. Everyone's predictions, everyone that tried to speak negativity on me and my life and about this opportunity, they were all wrong. And if I had listened to them, I'd be living the way that they're living. And it's been said, if you buy someone's opinion, you buy their lifestyle. So be very careful whose opinions you buy, because if you end up buying someone's opinion, you end up living their lifestyle. And a lot of times we got to look pretty close to see, do I really want that person's lifestyle? Am I taking advice from someone that has a job about a business? Does this person even really want me to succeed? Or if I succeed and I take off and blow up, will they feel maybe potentially a little insecure? Might they be a little jealous? Might they have an ulterior motive? Do they really believe in me so much that they'd be willing to sign their name on the line for me, saying, yes, you can do it. I believe in you. Go for it. Yes, there's a risk, but there's a risk in everything. There's a chance of failure. Great. Welcome to life. There's a chance that you could die every single day. Every time you hop in your car, there's a chance you could get in a car accident. Do you not drive? Do you not go outside because you get hit by a bus? Life is risk, but the real risk in life is to constantly try to play it safe, because safety is the new risky. So I recommend, only because I want to see everyone in life have a shot at living the life of their dreams, I highly recommend, for your own best interest, that you understand that you are the only person who is going to be around you 100% of the time for the rest of your life. You're the only person that's guaranteed to be around you 100% of the time for the rest of your life. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your spouse, parents, they don't get to live your life. Only you do. The amount of people that I've seen get talked out of joining a business by a husband, wife, or boyfriend or girlfriend that 5 years later isn't even with them, and they said no because of that person. 5 years later, they're not in that relationship anymore, and they have no gains to show for it over the past 5 years. If they just said, hey, listen, I appreciate you don't see an opportunity for this, but I'm going to do this thing anyway. I believe in me. I'm going to go for it. At least when that relationship broke up, you could have had the money, the success, the confidence, the growth, the personal development, and all of the rewards that would have come with the 5 years of you doing something else on top of what you're already doing, maybe. At least you would have had that payoff in the rewards, and then the breakup and the divorce happens, but at least you got the money and all of the growth. Instead, the divorce, the breakup happens, and you're starting at square zero, where you could have had that business, but you didn't do it, and you don't have the relationship or the business, and you don't have the business because of the relationship that you're not even in anymore. You lost. You missed out on your chance. I've seen that happen countless times. You're the only person who's going to be with you 100% of the time for the rest of your life. So make decisions that your future self will thank you for. Trust yourself. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. You can learn, you can grow. If it's outside of your comfort zone, it's okay. You got to get uncomfortable to grow. Muscles don't grow unless you put them under stress. The more stress you put them under, the more they grow. Same way as you. Get out of your comfort zone, be 10 times bolder, and go for it. It may not be your perfect dream opportunity, but it might be a stepping stone to the thing that might one day be your perfect dream opportunity. So be grateful for every opportunity that comes around your path and go for it. And I'm telling you that because most people in your life will not. But I believe in you. I believe that your Creator put in you everything that you need to succeed. You just have to trust yourself and not fall victim to the 3 enemies of success: fear, indecision, and doubt. You need to be decisive. You need to conquer your fears and step into them anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And you need to stop doubting yourself. You need to stop doubting the opportunities that are presented to you. And you need to understand that everything happens for a reason. And maybe that opportunity came across your path because you were supposed to do it. So don't let anyone get in your head and psych you out and mess up your life. Believe in yourself. And anytime you're unsure or you feel fear, indecision, or doubt, just ask yourself, what would I do if I was 10 times bolder? And whatever you come up with in that moment, do it. That's it. I'm Cesar Rodriguez. Hope you appreciated this heartfelt message. I just wanted to be one voice for you that you may not have in your life. And that's that voice of that person who believes in you more than you may even believe in yourself. Because I am where I am today because I had a mentor who believed in me more than I believed in myself. When I was on the fence, when I doubted myself, he said, "Kid, you can do it. I believe in you. We'll teach you." But I don't know. I'm new to this industry. How do I do this? I don't know how to talk to people. I suck at it. He said, "You can learn. I'll teach you." And because I was hungry, humble, coachable, and willing to put in the work, I ended up becoming everything I once questioned whether or not I could be. And I ended up living the life of my dreams. And all I want is the same type of life for you. Whatever the life of your dreams looks like, I want it for you because I believe that's what you were put on this earth to do. And I know for a fact that I was put on this earth to help other people to achieve the life of their dreams and to overcome fear, indecision, and doubt. So stop listening to your negative friends, family, and neighbors. Stop believing the bloggers and the article writers and the YouTubers that will try to get in your head to get you to believe that the opportunity that was placed in front of you is not what you should be doing. And understand that these people have ulterior motives, whether it's to keep you on the website, scared and reading and looking at their ads and clicking on other things that they're selling you, or to have you watching their YouTube videos so that they could rack up their views by putting clickbaity titles like, "This is a scam, watch out, don't join this." Or the friends and family that love you and want to keep you close and don't want you to escape and blow up because it might make them feel insecure. Understand that everyone has their own ulterior motives, whether they're cognizant of them or not, whether their subconscious, self-limiting beliefs are affecting the way that they talk to you and whether they're aware of them or not. People have ulterior motives and beliefs. And so you just need to trust yourself because everything that you need is within you now. I believe in you. I'm rooting for you. And if you do say yes to an opportunity, whether it's in sales, network marketing, internet marketing, whatever it is, investing, real estate, I don't care what it is, I'm here to help you along your journey. Keep plugging into my videos, keep plugging into my content, and I will continue to feed you and help you transform into a 10 times bolder, more confident and badass version of yourself. And I will help you to achieve your dreams. So if you don't have any other mentors directly pouring into you, you keep plugging into me, reach out to me, ask me questions. I'll help you along your journey because I truly want you to succeed because that's why I was put on this earth. That's my cause. That's my mission. That's my passion. And I love what I do. And I'm rooting for you. So let's get it.
I'm so bold, I'm so bold, I'm so bold, yo, I'm so bold, I'm so bold, I'm so bold, I'm so bold, yo, I'm so